What were you doing in there? Trying to decide, red wire or blue. Way up above, a flash radiated from an exploding point, expanding, recreating a rolling, cascading over itself wave smoke ring, racing from a lightning-filled center to every horizon. Fiery pieces trailed smoggy ablaze streaks, silently streaming out from growing cloud, leaving clear, dazzling, brilliant blue sky center. Large remains of vessel arced gracefully in seeming slow motion, falling elegantly until got close, then plummeted, screaming straight down, earth-colliding fanfare, ejecting beautiful, deadly, terrifying shrapnel, scattering tumbleweeds, flocks, packs, gatherings. Small, spewing, fragmented ball bearings, bolts, nuts, rivets, pelting puffs and sand. No unscarred hole of anything. Crashing continued to flare, igniting every vapor contained in flammable cells. Main fuel tank, broiling, blazing, hit-lit bar, filled with noxious beverage, thrusting braided pillar of scarlet fumes. Burning wood splinters, bobbled bottles bubbled to gobs, burst back into sky. What the frigging pin feathers? You got those wires wrong. Hat rotated one way, then other, with solemn swiveling of a head, secret smile. Nope. Bent neck, face up. Roger and out. Pair of flailed, flaming chaps slapped onto top of cart, sizzling, shriveling to nothing. Bird emerging from under boss's jacket, gaped at green, greasy spot scum stain. Guess they won't be wearing 'em anymore anyway. Blown to shit. Their kind already wrote them off for dead. Blasted their asses so no one would have to use an eraser? Interesting idea about thrust, those fellows. Have to admit, wasn't completely upfront with stellar beasts about petrol situation, but ship did require be out orbit to fully revive all capabilities. Must been interesting enemy encountered, some rig, stocked liquid for standard propulsion, a lot of distance out there, very few places to refill, built backup sources that could be accessed while in flight if unable to resupply. As last ditch, could turn very walls of ship combustible. Incredible ignition intensity, little drop. Good thing, took a lot of energy to access that power. Ship much heavier than would guess, made dense to be its own crude when used to supply thrust. Looked at boss, couldn't think what could possibly ask to acquire simpler understanding of observations just past. Remained reflectively silent, bouncing, hurry up, no reason for it trot. Finally, aren't we going wrong direction? Pulled reins in, jumped from wagon, retrieved metal mug, pillaging celestial pirate tossed. Lucky! Could been buried. Swung big rear around, heading slight turn north of west swing. Not going back to town? All set there, hard place to hang around. Poor snots. Be okay, told him. Get yourself into pair of pants. Find a zip stream. Build new ranch, saloon, in middle of flow. Make straight whiskey. Left large sample of rot gut inspiration directions for still. Ingredients. Be good time. Advise get piano, find cards, reload your guns, invite ladies in. Keep close eye on things. Desires will create own situations, craving, tending. May grow more than new noodle. Don't devote too much concern to how you rearrange as long as you punch some cows, ride as old-time cowboys. Left star and circle logo designed for branding irons. Thought of a motto, too, for signs and such. Give a listen. Star brand meats. Eat it. Clean as moonshine. Labels struck as sudden inspired flash. Go over big in cattle towns. Be all set. Definitely struck. Thirsty, at least. Joyfully collected scars from coat. Fired one from sparking scratch-to-light match, another from red glow at end, stood, puffed each till belch fumes thick as from stack tops on Riverboat Queen when wonderful saving humanity ship steaming full throttle into current. With each hand held out full length, waving, creating, spinning, spiral arm galaxy, imitating patterns, sprinkled with glowing embers, spun into coiling circle whirlpools as rode through. Too many stories, too many tales, too many people done, too many things left, too many trails, and now we're too late on the scene to know what it all means. There is no now. Past and future are confusions, a coping mechanism, a deal made between provincial mind and eternal truth. Deep down we know it. No good reason to parse. Live like it is. We are as much anywhere else as we are here, both micro and macro, infinitely intertwined. We don't encounter storms of happenings, interact with them, plow on remembering outcomes. We are all in constant collision with each other, parts of each flying out from points of impact, with every cosmic speck at center of swirl, flinging out details, all merging while separating. A balloon inflating as air is let out, only to be fully round at the same time, wrinkly flat. Our moment is quite a bit simpler than being a moving dot of current experience with conscious cognitive process aware of an instant traveling conveyor belt of events, wafting fumes generously shared. Then why do we duck when a rock is thrown at us? There are no reasons for you, we can lame, no list of answers performed in some reasoned refrain. If you want the details laid out inch by inch, frame by frame, you must brainwash your head with some kind of faith, take up lying or go insane. Why do we jump in the void when we don't see harm coming at us? Life is real, body breathing alive is as genuine as the underlying dancing vibrations that compress living from moody, mystical, quivering mist to muscle. Every realm is personal, seeks to maintain its own status quo. That is the glue, the gravity, the question why, the answer why not. Reason, there is reason. Feels an internal confusion, barging endlessly into other states. Didn't have to have objects to smash. Could been all slop, spilling, splattering. How truly well tended each place is. And each place is every place, either raging outward or collapsing inward. Daily reality riding crest of each rush. Nuggle our wagon top. This is only solid because I am me and it is it, as we careen past each other. If not for each tiny dot, each galactic object wanting to be, eating and food at the same time, there would be no awareness. Each second indelible but unfixed in existence, the elemental vibrations that constitute basic touchable structure would be all there is, with no worlds, no one to see a sunrise, no one to take in vision of his colorful glory, as beautiful if not for duality. Opposites of the same phenomenon that are no different from each other, creating tension needed to birth matter. It took a lot of time to make the past whole, and quite a lot has happened, or so I've been told. All the big readers of all the big books try to tell me all the stuff, but I put my faith in men who can tie a square knot when the going gets tough. Just too many stories, too many tales, too many people done, too many things left, too many trails, and now we're too late on the scene to know what it all means. Inhaling, sharing exhales of long, deep drags, bending ears, straining, completely believing, hearing screech from solid brass paddle wheel or whistle. Another unnecessary beer excuse to look at cooler, another staring. Gallop old-time drovers trail fast for a while. Later, how did those guys get themselves in that fix anyways? Dang, space varmints secured sympathy from crash landing, then started feeding, slipping more mind-numbing downer drug into booze, all while regrowing outwardly to better suit what aim to hunt, capturing control, farming whatever corralling, remaking stock to fit requirements, all trickery. That's enough to get in mood to let lob off personal property? That's why so hopeful, not cut, shrivel inside. Creatures change characteristics to survive current environment, same time they reform animals wanting to farm, chemically castrating for fattening pokes up. Made it all ceremonial, redressed to keep eye on progress, induce herd mentality. What we're planning with crowd of cockless chubbies. Sawed finger across throat, horrified. Predatory, deal made, wouldn't keep from gathering army, returning. Roar, roar. Good job on wiring.